Climbing gets me to the interior of the ship, we're switching to wings. Next switch,
I'm honestly thinking of reincarnating Mirai and Yulia as well.
To get to the fourth switch, we've got to get to the top of this part. Unfortunately, all the ice makes it unclimbable.
To the same class as Roses?
But as it turns out, rocket shields make you fly, so much for that idea. Maybe a more conventional flying machine would do the trick, though I am running very low on sunlight prices, so we might have to get creative. Like with a hot air plane.
Pierce.
Yeah, I don't really have the batter to fly it properly, but a bit of rewind helps with that. Not enough, apparently. Fine, I'll do a rocket plane then. And there we go. From here, we just climb to get to switch 4. Now all that's left is to reach the very bottom of the ship for the 5th switch. It's pretty annoying, but with skilled enough piloting, a simple wing and control stick gets you there. That means it's boss time. But yeah, Galleria doesn't look like it'll be a pushover, especially since we start the fight falling to our death.
Ah, and the
It'll
addition
certainly
of
be
flame.
difficult to get all our shots off in a single
Blunt
set.
and flame.
But maybe we don't have to.
Color of fool.
Here's the deal. If we die, then the respawn point is on this platform.
Beat the Pierce and Blunt.
Importantly, on solid ground. From this vantage point, it's not all too difficult to bring the pair down to half health. Unfortunately, reaching the halfway mark sends us plunging down to our death. Again. And now death is no longer a valid strategy since that'll reset the fight back to the start of phase 1. Our best alternative is falling down past the ship, which doesn't kill us, instead placing us on the deck of the ship after losing like a heart. Okay, so we're alive. Yay! But there's no way we'll be able to land the shots we need from all the way down here. And without gliding, we don't have a way to get back up. Yes, from here we can't win. But we die again, and redo the first step of the fight. Get back to the point where we're falling. Now, instead of bombing things, perhaps we'd be better served landing on a bouncy set.
Oh yeah, I got
It takes
this.
patience, but yes, the bouncing does yield the necessary height and allow
Ooh, it's for martial artists. Purely
doing so,
interesting.
the wind temple without jumping or colliding. Now that all 4 major dungeons have been taken care of, it's time to head back to Lookout Landing and report our findings to Earth. And well, look, we have good timing. Turns out Zelda has been spotted at Hyrule Castle. Let's go get her. Now, you might think that getting up to a floating castle would be difficult without jumping through glider. But it's really nothing of amateur rocketry can't fix. So one thing to keep in mind while engaging in rocketry is that if you want success, always minimize the weight of your vehicle. Now we go on a wild goose chase around the castle for Princess Zelda while fighting a lot of monsters along the way. No particularly to jump. We finally make our way into the sector.
Yes, Captain Obvious.
Find out? Oh no! This Zelda is evil! Who could have possibly guessed? We then proceed to fight loads of Phantom-Gammons. They're no pushover on account of their strikes being so powerful that they're routinely rank guard. But the solution to that is just intelligent spacing and sidestepping. Long story short, we beat them all with the help of our friends. Hey, we get a new shirt out of the whole ordeal, along with a few other effects hanging around the castle. And apparently there's a 5th stage somewhere in Hyrule that we've got to find.
I forgot I killed her a long time ago. I have to let her go.
The mountain climbing tower was icy, but our approach to climbing icy cliffs back all the way on the Great Sky Island looks like a charm here too. The Sawdust Slopes Tower is extremely easy to find, fix, and activate. There's no issue whatsoever with activating the uplands around the tower. Getting to the 10th
It's time to go to the workbench.
A bit of ingenuity due to the smooth mud, but once you've crossed, the tower is
Clarity too.
locked to jump, which is also
I'm making a whole bunch more of these.
To get a Stone Grove Tower, I help these Sten Trotters out one last time. Then the tower itself is no problem. And that is the last tower. That is one of our 4 major objectives complete. Now we scour the eastern coastline for the last couple memories. And do a bit of dragon hunting.
I'm just gonna randomize.
Come up with a particularly ingenious technique. I love this man's grip strength. Anyway, we've now discovered all the moves, so that's 2 out of
Bruh.
the switch. I guess now it's time to find the last stage. I wonder if they might, I don't know, have anything to do with that massive storm over Faron? Activating these lightning rods to dispel the storm is easy. Of course, now we've actually got to get onto the skylines, which we've just revealed, which typically isn't our strong suit, to say the least. I try rewinding these rocks up, but they don't get all the way to where we need to go. I suppose I could just use one of those hover banks we used back in the Wind Temple. The only issue is we don't have nearly a large enough power bank to scale that high, nor do we have enough charges in our inventories for the journey. But that's not to say I don't have a plan. Here's what we do. We transport by horse a small wooden platform, then we attach that platform to a balloon, a fire shooter, and a rock. Now we rewind the rock back up to its highest point. Now we detach the hot air balloon from the rock, which, thanks to the boost, can now get us all the way up to the Thunderhead Isles. And we managed to recover the balloon. This is perfect, as outfitting the balloon with a fan makes it perfect for local transportation around the isles. Finally, we use a wing to land on Dragonhead Island, and a full-on plane to deliver the construct head to the notes. This brings us to the construct head. A dungeon built around building various vehicles to transport the construct parts to the central hub. Building vehicles have never really been a problem for us.
For a greater
so we don't
cause!
have much to worry about here. One thing that isn't great is the fact that once we have the construct assembled, we find out that in order to attach items to it, its main gimmick, you have to press X. Which
Alright, I want to make this class as well.
No matter, I'll just take the journey options. I don't even like bionic mechs anyway. That goes fine until we reach the Spirit Temple, where you have to attach a rocket to the mech to get it up a cliff. I do try climbing the cliff myself to see if the mech just warps up. It doesn't. So, after everything we've been through, is this really it? Are we really going to be forced to press the jump button over this? If it was an actual jumper glide, I could at least respect it. But to be done by attaching something to my mech? It's just insulting! Well, maybe there is one thing I can try. Here we go. I assemble a rocket plane, then pilot my mech optimally. Get the rockets and... Yes! Okay, no technical jumps here. All that's left for this stage is a boss fight. Now, the mallet coating floor does basically force us to use the bag, which isn't great due to the whole no attachments thing. But blocking isn't attachment-based, so surviving isn't too hard. Additionally, even an unmodified punch has decent knockback, which is all you need to slam your opponent into the ropes, which is the real way to deal damage in this fight anyway. And that is all dungeons cleared. That means the time has come to destroy Galleria. First, we've got to find a way to the bottom of the Hyrule Castle chasm safe. I still can hardly believe this is something that actually works, but this is where Link's amazing grip strength comes in yet again. Because if you cling to a sheer cliff face as your method of landing after hitting terminal bossing, obviously you take no damage. This makes sense. Next up is a gauntlet of enemies, some of which test my combat prowess, others I just kind of quickly run away from. It's nothing personal, I simply
Looking forward to this!
Soon we're walking past the same sights we saw in the room. Climb down into the imprisoning chamber and soon find the skull. Now, there's not really much to click onto at the bottom here.
I need 2 more of these.
Instead, let's build a cold air balloon. And now, it's warm. As usual, combat against normal enemies isn't all that interesting to go over. Yes, we use our shield a lot. No, we don't dodge or flare rush. But with the help of our friends, we get the point. The other bosses show up, but my friends are more than capable of handling. So now it's up to me to fight the Demon King. Ganondorf, I'm here.
It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
Don't worry, I think you will be satisfied. Ganondorf is probably the most capable combatant we've faced. He strikes often break my guard, and when I counterattack, he's very quick to retaliate with his own strikes. Often instead of blocking sidestep is the better. What? Not even I'm allowed to do that! Give him permission! He perfect dodges like that so frequently, it's difficult to get a hit in at all. But, perhaps I do have a counter. There is something that I haven't used much in Tears of the Kingdom, in spite of how crucial it was in Breath of the Wild. Just hasn't been acknowledged in it. Until now.
Sure.
That's right, Ganondorf. You may have your perfect dodges, but I have perfect parries. Good luck. Oh, so you're angry now, are you? Let's go, Demon King. Show what you've got. Close. That's what he's got. Have I mentioned that shields work best in single combat?
She likes being second.
Gang up situations. Luckily, I've got friends to light the way. Patience has been and still is key. You can't get greedy when you attack, so you have to get your guard up before he counterattacks. It's one-on-one again, and now magic is playing a major role in this fight. Now sometimes the best move is to drop your guard entirely and just run. The fight has gotten frantic, but I can keep pace, and after the truest test of combat prowess in the whole game, Link is proved to have sort. So Ganondorf changes the parameters of our fight entirely. It's now man versus dragon in the sky. Luckily, I have my own dragon. All I've got to do is dive down, shoot his weak points, get caught by the light dragon, and repeat. There's just one problem. I don't have enough arrows. So now what? Land on the dragon after such a long fall, I'll surely die. But I'm out of ways to damage him without time to go out in a blaze of glory, I guess. I have walked out to parts so many arrows before trying this again. Oh. Next,
Looking forward to this!
I should have made her lucky number 2.
With Dragon, Ganon,
Too late.
There's just one thing left to do. Save Zelda. Though these circumstances aren't great. She's falling through the sky. Even if I reach her, I can't hurry to slow her down. Luckily, this lake does the job for us. We've destroyed Ganondorf. We found Zelda. The credits roll, and we can finally say that yes, it is possible to beat The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, without jumping. I'll be honest, I was deeply concerned when I first saw the Skylands featured in the trailers for Tears of the Kingdom. I knew I'd have to do this challenge, and it didn't seem like a welcoming environment. And it's true that in general the Sky Island sections were the hardest parts of this challenge. But luckily, Ultra Hand and Rewind especially were powerful tools to solve such problems in the creative works, as well as force the building mechanics. And that's one of the magical things about Tears of the Kingdom in general. Every obstacle you come across has so many fun, inventive ways to surmount it, making this one of the most constantly engaging and fulfilling challenges I've attempted. Would highly recommend. Now for the end of the video format. If you enjoyed this journey we went on today, firstly, like the video. Come on, if you made it this far, you clearly did like it. So just press that button. Then you may also want to check out my no jumping or gliding challenge for Breath of the Wild. If you like this video, that one's pretty special, trust me. Additionally, if you want to support the channel, please leave a comment, subscribe, or even join my Patreon like these fine individuals on screen. They got to see this video 24 hours early, and we'll get to see some bonus content, like the full fight against Ganondorf uncut. I'd especially like to thank my $50 tier patron, Ashram Says. But anyways guys, until next time, I have been Secret Out, rushing to get the next video out for you all to enjoy.
for a greater cause.
Don Flamenco. Don Flamenco 1 has a very interesting low-score strategy. When fighting him casually, he has potential random knockouts on his 5th and 6th knockdowns, but there is another hidden condition that will also result in a KO victory. If we are able to maintain our health at full and knock down Don twice in under a minute in the first round, we will be able to get the win in only 2 knockdowns.
And one more Wonder
Normally,
Corsair.
speedrunners will get a start by landing a frame-perfect punch again, insanely fast 10-second first knockdown, and a 5-second second knockdown to get the win. But getting the star and landing the star punch will give too many points. It's actually quite easy to beat Don Flamenco in under a minute, even without getting a star, but this involves performing a whole lot of those weaker secondary hits, which only deal 3 damage each. Optimally, I would like to get as many 5 damage punches as possible, but getting those punches is a little slow since I have to force an uppercut each time from Don. Ordinarily, over the course of a 9-minute fight, this wouldn't be much of a problem, but since I need to knock him down twice within the first minute, I will be forced to land lots of 3 damage punches to make up for time. I begin the fight by forcing an uppercut and dodging as tight as possible to get the most amount of counter hits in. On Don Flamenco, you can get these rapid punches which temporarily slow the clock down as you are using them. This is a little important for later on. On the 3rd forced uppercut, I bring Don down to exactly 30 health. Now we are going to activate a little glitch I like to call Rapid Punch Storage. If I rewind a bit, you will notice that I've only hit him 4 times in this counter, and I have a few more rapid punches left. By forcing him to block my punch instead, the game doesn't uncheck the flag that gives Little Mac his rapid punches. If you've been watching my individual level world record progression series, you'll see that this is part of the setup for the clock stop glitch. By using rapid punch storage, the first hits on the next 4 of Don's punches come out as rapid punches. Under normal conditions, the first punch can never be a rapid punch, and since rapid punches pause the clock for a handful of frames, it allows me to set up the first knockdown using a frame-perfect final punch with the timer at 54 seconds. Because we are at full health and the clock is under 1 minute, Don will always get up here with the extremely low 16 health refill. I then use the regular speedrun strategy for phase 2, where I slightly delay my dodge by a few frames to get rapid punches on the second punch rather than the third. By getting rapid punches on punch early and the rapid punch storage in phase 1, I am able to finish the fight with a final time of 59.25 seconds.
I'm ready to go!
With a final score of just 2,310 points. Don Flamenco 1 had yet another unique solution to getting the least amount of points. 2 knockdowns within a certain time limit in order to generate a knockout victory. Up next, we come to a fight everyone is familiar with beating by KO. King Hippo.
Never mind.
King Hippo is the 5th fight in the run. This is yet another one that has a different strategy, just due to the nature of how it works. If you are able to knock the big guy down, he will never be able to get up. So all we have to figure out is how to deal 96 damage in as few punches as possible. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I just realized that this fight has the exact same strategy as my fewest punches run, but if you haven't seen that video, let me explain how it's done. The only way to damage King Hippo is to intercept his open-mouthed punch. Usually for a casual player, the initial hit deals 3 damage, and each subsequent hit will also deal 3 damage. But there is a way to increase the damage. If you are able to connect your face punch within the first 5 frames of Hippo's open mouth, the punch will now deal 5 damage. By repeating this 18 times, we can get Hippo down to just 6 health, where I finish him off with 2 more gut punches and just 1,200 points. The unique strategy was one of intentional game design. Just getting a knockdown will automatically result in a knockout. King Hippo is the only fight like this in the entire game. Now, we take on the second to last fight in the major circuit, Great Tiger. The Great Magician from India is a formidable foe, and he brings another completely unique attack into the game. At certain times during the fight, he will back up and then rapidly teleport around the ring and assault you with his magic punches. These cannot be dodged or ducked. In order to stop his barrage, you must block 5 of these punches. Once that is achieved, he'll be dizzy from his rapid teleportation, and you can get a free face punch to instantly knock him down. In round 1, he only performs his magic punches once, at 2 minutes 30. However, in round 2, he makes his fatal error. He performs his magic punches 3 times, right at the start of the round, again at 1 minute 30, and a third time at 2 minutes 30. Countering each of these in round 2 will get us a win by TKO and a score of 3,030 points. Great Tiger's strategy is exactly the same as Pistonondo 1's, countering the special move 3 times in a single round.
Don't lower
It
your
turns out
guard.
Tiger's father
there's
was
some more cards this time.
magician from India. After all, every great magician knows not to perform the same
You're
trick
back, though.
at once.
Let's go.
Now, it's time to take on the champion of the major circuit.
Here I come. Here I come. Wide open. Of course.
Ball is the first group challenge for new punch-out players. He's fast,
Get
he
to
hits
your
hard,
stations.
and he has one of the most devastating attacks in the game, the ball charge. This attack can knock us down in a single hit, but in turn, we can use it against him and knock him down in a single hit. However, unlike Pistonondo and Great Tiger, never use this attack 3 times in a single round.
Get to your
Ball will have
stations.
no secret or special knockdown conditions that will allow us to reduce the number of points we get.
Our brigade
He
is
does have a couple of
victorious.
random refills. On his second and third knockdowns, both 8 health less than the
Wow,
larger
did I
refills.
get
But
course
these are
I have
completely
your
useless to
experience.
us,
What's
and
the
I'll
hero
explain
without a
why.
according to
The third
plan?
knockdown random refill is never going to be reached, since winning by TKO is our only win condition. So on the third knockdown in the round, Mario will award me the victory. So what about his second knockdown? Well, the reason for this is time constraints. Let's say I counter 2 bull charges in a single round and then try to get the final knockdown with regular punches. Well, it turns out that Bull's second bull charge in each round always occurs at 2 minutes 30, leaving me with less than half a minute to get the third knockdown for a TKO. An alternative strategy would be to get the first knockdown with a bull charge, then get a regular knockdown, and finally get the third knockdown with a second bull charge, all in a single round. Borgul always gets up with 88 health after his first knockdown. In round 1, Borgul charges at 2 minutes and 2 minutes 30. In round 2, he charges at 1 minute 30 and 2 minutes 30, so we will have just under 1 minute to deal 88 damage. In round 3, we get the largest window. He charges at 1 minute 10 and 2 minutes 30, just under 80 seconds to deal 88 damage. I tasked this strategy, and as it turned out, 80 seconds was enough to not only dish out 88 damage, it was enough to deal that damage optimally. I was able to barely land 17 5-damage punches and a single 3-damage punch, all between both bull charges. I was quite surprised at this, but it took a lot of RNG manipulation. After each uppercut, he has a 9 in 16 chance to perform another uppercut. To get Bull to perform 13 uppercuts after the first one has odds of 1,771 to 1. Not to mention that he has a 1 in 4 chance to not go uppercuts in the first place, making the chance for this to happen about 1 in 2,362. And in reality, it's even worse than that. I needed just about one of the fastest possible bull charges at 1 minute 10.
I know.
Nevertheless,
Here,
I was
right?
able to finish this fight with a score of just 3,200 points. And then I realized that I might be able to go even lower. Bold Bull 1's hook is an interesting punch. It's one of the many punches in the game that you can intercept with a left face punch, and even though it only deals 1 damage to Bull, it completely interrupts his attack and can potentially earn a star. The window to intercept Bull's hook is massive, but punching too late will cause us to just take a hit. However, there is a sweet spot where both you and Bull can land your punches at the same time. This is known as a double hit. The double hit is completely useless in nearly every challenge run that I've come across for this game, except for low score. The window for a double hit to occur is just a few frames wide. When it occurs, both you and your opponent appear to take a hit, which means that a star can never be earned. Little Mac takes the full damage from the opponent's punch, but the opponent takes 0 damage, which seems like it would be useful. But most importantly, our points don't increase at all. All the window for this to occur is only a few frames wide. Something special happens only if you hit the very first frame of a double hit. Little Mac takes full damage, our points don't increase, but we still deal damage to our opponent. I went to implement the double hit in phase 3. Since Bull has 88 health, I can perform 3 double hits to bring him down to 85 health without scoring any extra points. This should bring the theoretical score from 3,200 to 3,190. The double hits themselves allow me to get to uppercuts sooner, but I also have to manipulate 3 extra uppercuts, which ends up causing the phase to take longer. In fact, it ends up going past the 2-minute enemy threshold. When Bull gets up, the timer does not trigger the second full charge, and it turns out this small alteration to the strap does not work. There was actually another idea I could try with the addition of double hits. Since I can now deal damage while scoring 0 points, I can make the initial 96 health that Bull starts with effectively smaller. How much smaller, you ask? I'll show you. I dodge the initial rolling jump from Bull and get to work immediately. I double hit 5 hits, bringing Bull down to 91 health. Each double hit I land also causes Little Mac to take 16 damage. Since Mac begins with 96 health, that means 6 double hits before Mac goes down. Now this is where things get really interesting. Bold Bull's rolling jab only deals 15 damage to Little Mac, so I let one intentionally hit me, bringing me down to 1 hit point. There is another little known mechanic in the game that works for both the opponent and Little Mac. If you are at low enough health and land what I would call an initial punch on the opponent, you can recover 4 health. Basically, this only works for the first punch of a stun or any non-stun hit you land. Little Mac is a soft cap at 16 health.
Resistance
This
is
means if
futile.
I perform an initial punch at that amount of health, Mac won't recover. But by going down to 1 health and then performing 4 initial hits, I can go from 13 up to 17 health. Effectively, this allows me to increase Little Mac's maximum health in this section from
Is that a
96
reindeer?
to 97, and that allows me to do 1 extra damage to Bull before taking the knockdown. I get up on 7 since getting up on 7, 8, or 9 would give you the most health in the major circuit. I then repeat a similar process. I double hit my way down to 8 health, go back up to 16 health so I can take a
No
round
blocking
jab,
this.
then begin my recovery up to 17 health. I only make it back up to 13 when the timer
You can
gets to
count
2
on
minutes
me.
and Bull begins his full charge.
You can count on me. Get to your stations.
This never gets old.
Let's go.
There is nothing more I can do in this round, so I just RNG the attempt to never charge,
come.
or at least only charge
Here I
when
come.
I have enough time to reach Little Mac. Doc gives me some wise words, but not particularly wise for low score. Bold Bull talks some trash, and then it's time for round 2. I avoid the first 10 seconds of rolling jumps, then continue my plan to increase max health to 17. From here, I deal 2 more double hits and I take my second knockdown. I get up on 7 again to get the largest possible
did I get
refill of
up?
48
Did I get
health.
stronger?
I double hit twice and get
I
down
have
to 1
experience.
HP,
What's a hero?
and recover back
Did I
up to
get
17
stronger?
health.
What's a hero without a cause? Oh.
Meow, level, meow, meow.
Granny!
Oh, did you catch a rat already? But you can't talk while it's in your mouth. Come on, spit it out. Now go rinse your mouth. Oh, and make sure you don't get caught.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Hey, hey! Ah, there she goes. She doesn't realize we can still hear her. Now, our real problem is this blob head. How much do you understand at this point in time, Fanty?
Nothing.
Sorry to put it like this, but I haven't a clue what you're saying. Well, now that we've resummoned you into the young Missy, it's best if you act like she's your very first medium. Huh? It seems you're a lot weaker than you were when we first met. Goodness gracious. Now I get it. The present me must have been the one who gave you the abilities you had when we first met in the store. That means every time there's an obstacle within the labyrinth, I'll have to deal with it, or else we won't be able to move forward. Looks like everything's backwards. But I suppose there's no other choice. We'll have to start over from the beginning.
That genuinely makes no sense.
Good grief. Well, for now, I'll go hide the catalog underground. It's for your lessons.
What?
I guess it wouldn't be too bad if I think of it as making up for my missing memories. Whoops! I apologize. I'm all right. On to the next one.
You know, that laugh and the fact that she and Nachiru share it was actually a hint. Damn. I'm out of here.
Level up. I'm stronger.
This is
Did I get stronger?
closer to the top.
This is
For my family. What's a hero without a cause?
Oh, I can hold down. I can hold down the A button. Just skip it.
One more double hit and I'm left on 1 hit point. I have already taken my only 2 knockdowns against Bull. Mac will never be able to get up a 3rd time. When Bull backs up at 1 minute 30, I use this as an opportunity to wait out the rest of the round. I use my select press and get the largest possible refill of 63 hit points. I perform 3 double hits and then I realize I cannot do any more. Bull is at 8 health here, and I would need to perform 3 more double hits in order to save 10 points. With Mac only at 16 health, this is going to be impossible, so I just get my first knockdown at the start of round 3. With 2 Bull charges still to come at 1 minute 10 and 2 minutes 30, I counter each of these and finish the fight with a minimal 3,180 points. This is the effort and strategizing needed just to save 20 points in this game. Vogel 1's strategy completes the list of 6 potential fight plans, a regular knockdown, and 2 one-hit knockdowns for a TKO victory. Every fight will use one of these plans in order to score minimal points. With half the game complete, we come up to our first rematch in the game, Piston Honda 2. After the hell that was Volleyball 1, Piston Honda 2 gave me a much needed break from routing. Like Piston Honda 1, he is vulnerable in the moment he rushes towards Mac to deliver his bonsai punches. The window to hit him is much smaller, at only 4 frames, but this time, his weakness is bigger than ever. If you manage to get your punch in this 4-frame window, Piston Honda will never be able to get up, and you can win this fight knockout in a single punch, getting the lowest possible score of 1,010 points. There really isn't much to say about this fight, other than that he performs his bonsai attack 2 or 3 times each round, giving you plenty of opportunities to time the mystical punch. The strategy used was the exact same one as with last Joe, a one-hit knockout. Piston Honda 2 was a quick and easy fight, but if you thought things were going to get easier after Volleyball 1, you're wrong. Very wrong. Because up next, we have the Drunken Master, Soda Babinski.
Here I come. Take that.
Soda Babinski is another step up in difficulty for the game. He hits faster and harder and is less predictable
Get to your
compared
stations.
to Volleyball or Piston Honda. Just like those fights, Soda Babinski can be knocked down in a single hit, but it's only possible with a star punch.
Here's
His
another.
first and second refills are never random, and they are both massive. 88 and
Get to
80
your
health,
stations.
respectively. The only point-saving technique again is the double hit. Frame perfectly deal 1 damage to Soda, but deal
Here I
19
come.
damage to back on the hooks. While this will allow me to save 10, maybe 20 points,
To your
it
position.
will also make the
Trash
fight more
in your
complicated.
camp.
Soda's weakest
Yeah,
punch is its jab,
yeah.
dealing 16 damage, which is 1
Here I
damage
come.
point too much to allow me to squeeze an extra double hit out. The only strategy I can think of
I
is to
know.
go for a
Here,
TKO
right?
in round 3. Soda always begins the fight by
Here I
using 2
come.
hooks, and I double hit both of them using
That was
right face
quick.
punches. After the hooks come a pair of uppercuts, and I take the opportunity to deal 5 damage on each of them.
Oh, did
There
I
are
get
random
stronger?
patterns of delays
Nice.
all over the place on this fight.
You
I
know
want
what?
to make sure I get the shortest delays and the best
I'm gonna
patterns.
replace the
They aren't
people here.
strictly necessary, at least until I get to round 3, and you'll see why. I've already taken the first of my 2 knockdowns, and I get up
Well,
on 9 to get the
Draconius.
largest refill. After cancelling his triple jabs, I revert back to my double hits until Mac exhausts his second life bar. Only 2 minutes into the fight and I've taken both my knockdowns. I get up on 9 again and get the largest refill, which ends up only being 56 health. After 2 more double hits, I'm left at 18 and am unable to do another. I land a bunch more 5 damage punches for 10 points apiece, and at the very end of the round, I land a punch that would give me a star, but the round ends before the star pops up, so I don't get the points. I pressed select in between the rounds and got the largest refill. This will allow me to perform 3 more double hits, bringing Soda from 8 to 5 HP, cutting another 10-point barrier. The preparations for a round 3 TKO are all set up within the first 30 seconds of round 2. This is why I mentioned that the best patterns weren't strictly necessary. I just dodge for the rest of the round and prepare for round 3. Before we get there though, yep, this one should be good. The round begins and you must land a gut punch immediately for Soda's first knockdown. This gut punch only goes through 63 out of 256 attempts and has extremely strict inputs related to guard manipulation. When Soda gets up, I will deal the 88 damage as fast as I can, but also as efficiently as possible. I need the perfect pattern and delays for this to work, so watch that RNG counter. To understand what I am exactly manipulating for all of this to work, after each set of 2 uppercuts, I manipulate the shortest of 2 delays, which is a 50-50. Then, I need to manipulate a pair of hooks, which is also 50-50. After the hooks, Soda is guaranteed to go back to uppercuts, but there are 2 delay timers and I need both of them to be short, and once again, they are 50-50 each. Aside from the very first punch of the round, every single event ends up being a coin flip, and I need to win every single one of them. All the stun cancelling, frame perfect ducks and RNG manipulation allowed me to finish this fight at 2:59 on the clock. In fact, it was only 5 frames away from timing out. With odds of less than 1 in a billion, no human will ever beat Soda Popinski with a score of 3,520. Like Von Kaiser, the strategy we needed to use was the worst possible one, and just like before, I wasn't totally able to play efficiently. At the end, I was forced to land a bunch of 2 damage punches in order to knock Soda down the final time. After Hell 2.0, we come to our second rematch in the game, Bold Bull 2. The big bad Bold Bull returns for the 3rd fight in the World Circuit. He comes back with a new gimmick where he is immune to getting knocked down from regular punches. He can only be knocked down with a star punch, or by countering his infamous bull charge. This time, however, Bold Bull makes the same mistake as Grey Tiger, overusing his signature move. In round 3, Bold Bull is scheduled to perform 3 bull charges at 30 seconds, 1 minute 10, and 2 minutes. So if I counter all 3, I'll be able to win in just 3 punches, totaling for 3,030 points. Well, actually, we can win doing better. Bold Bull 2's round 3 bull charges work a little differently than the rest of them. The window to counter the bull charge
It
is
may
only
be
4
odd to say
frames,
since
and
I
while
made
all of them
these
are
myself, but this one's tough. It's the 5th one. We're finally past the halfway mark. Collector of Mod.
to be equal, they are
Go
not.
easy on
If
me.
you hit frames 2, 3,
You mean the
or
exact
4,
same as the
Paul
rest of
will
them.
never be able to get up, and you will win by knockout. This strategy is extremely simple. I avoid all of Bull's punches up until round 3, counter a single Bull charge, and we can win getting a minimal 1,010 points. Just like Glass Joe in Piston Honda 2, the absolute best possible strategy was available to us, a one-punch knockout. Who would have thought a guy looking as mean as Bull could be beaten in the same amount of punches as the out-of-shape Glass Joe? Now, we head into the third and final rematch of the game, Don Flamenco 2. Don Flamenco is significantly improved from his days in the major circuit. He actually tries to mount an offensive, which we will use against him. At the start of round 1 and at the end of round 2, he has 2 different patterns, one more aggressive than the other. The more aggressive pattern is activated by dodging one of his punches, and that is something I don't want to do. This is because in his less aggressive pattern, he hooks every second punch rather than the fourth. Don Flamenco 2 also has some nice refill mechanics that I need to abuse. On his first knockdown, half of the time he will get up with 80 health, 3/8 of the time he will get up with 72 health, and just 1/8 of the time he will get up with just 64 hit points. I will absolutely require that 64 refill. For Don's second refill, he will always get up with exactly 56 health, unless Little Mac is not at full health. If we've taken any damage, Don's second refill becomes random. Half of the time he'll get up with 80 health, 3/8 of the time he'll get up with 72 health, and the last 1/8 of the time he will get a refill of just 40 health. Taking some damage will be easily incorporated into this strategy because you are about to witness the most effective double hits of all time. I begin the fight cancelling Don's first punch, which is always a jab. I haven't dodged one of his punches yet, so his next punch ends up being a hook, which I double hit and deal 5 damage to Don. These double hits are so effective, I continue to cancel every jab he throws and double hit on every hook until I'm forced to take a knockdown. Don's weakest punch deals 19 damage to me, so there's no healing max shenanigans I can do to squeeze out another double hit. I get up on 9, so I get the largest possible refill, and Don immediately tries to uppercut me. I duck the uppercut specifically because it does not put Don in his more aggressive state. I continue the double hits until the clock reaches 1 minute 30, and Don goes ultra defensive. As effective as these double hits are, there is a limit to how many I can use due to the limited amount of health this does. I take this opportunity to land 6 5-damage punches, and then wait out the rest of the round. Round 2 begins where round 1 left off, staring into each other's eyes like lovers. Okay, maybe I'm just a lazy tasker and I could afford to skip a few thousand frames. Anyway, when the clock gets to 2 minutes, Don has a double quick draw which I cancel with 2 gut punches. Then I continue the routine from the start of round 1, double hitting those hooks. I eventually have to take my second knockdown and get up on 9 for the large refill. I duck the uppercut again to keep Don hooking as much as possible. After landing a couple more double hits, the round ends and Don is left on a single hit point. I use my select press and, as you might have guessed, manipulate the largest refill for 64 extra hit points. After one more double hit, Don goes down for the first time and I've got a ridiculously low score of 1,060. Those double hits have made it seem like I've only landed 6 punches worth of points. Don gets up with his 1 in 8 low refill, and I immediately exhaust my final 2 double hits. I no longer have enough health to land anymore. Time is still of the essence, so I need to do the rest of the damage as fast but as efficiently as possible. I stun on his hooks with right gut punches, cancelling the stuns and cancel all of the jabs. This process uses a lot of hearts and I got pink several times, but it seemed like it was the fastest way to go.
I think they still counter when
has
stunned.
4 hit points left. I land a frame perfect delayed left gut punch for the second knockdown. Don gets up for the final time with another 1 in 8 refill for just 40 hit points. To deal the last 40 damage, I use the exact same process as before, stunning on hooks and cancelling jabs. I managed to work my way through the last 40 health optimally, taking Don out with 8 more punches. The fight was kinda close to timing out as I had a little over 11 seconds left, but I'm almost sure that if Don's final refill was 48 health, There would have been big compromises in the way I played round 3. I managed to finish the fight with a final score of 3,250 points.
I'll do my best.
The strategy that Donju represents the worst
there you
kind,
go.
a TKO with no shortcuts. On the bright side, unlike
Why are their
Vampire
HP
and
still
Sonic
unknown?
Disney,
We've already
this
fought
has been
them
the
5
first time
times
where
by
I managed
now.
to deal all the necessary damage using his optimal 5 damage punches. Even though dealing the damage is rather slow, the fact that the double hits dealt 5 instead of 1, and that his refills weren't massive, allowed this to be possible. Up next, Mr. Sandman.
Of course I have experience. What's a hero without a cause?
Mr. Sandman is one of the most difficult opponents in the game, with some people even...
As I expected. Seems like the connection between worlds is completely severed over here. There are other subtle differences between my first trip here and our current situation. Though I haven't the faintest idea if they're due to my foggy memory or the missing details in my auto reports. Ah, well, I suppose we'll have to rely on the Missy's clairvoyance. We'll have to investigate with perseverance, inconvenient as it is. Bariko, dear, I'm heading to the royal capital. While I'm there, be sure to stay hidden.
I'll be fine. Leave it to me, Granny.
In our endeavor to avoid mishaps here, I do hope to prevent the revolution. But at least we were able to avoid Her Majesty's aging dilemma. And next, to address the prince's problem off stage.
Except the prince
An
wasn't the one that
earthquake.
showed up.
I wonder if the discordance is expanding. It's just like in Alstella. Good grief, what's happening? I anticipated a snag or two, but the discordance's quick development caught me off guard. Well, seems like I can't afford to be careless.
I believe the one that has that or cheer dance is Bella. So I'll go with that. Let's just mud exit.
Skill increased. I level
Level up.
You're stronger. I want to have experience.
I'm so used to
I have experience.
ranking him as the second toughest behind Mike Tyson. Unfortunately, for a low score challenge, he doesn't give me very much to work with, and the couple of things he does give makes this route extremely simple. He does not have any special knockdown conditions that will allow us to minimize points, and he can only be knocked out on his 6th knockdown, which is also random. He does have a random refill though. His first refill is always 88 health, but his second refill varies. 75% of the time he'll get up with 64 health, and 25% of the time he'll get up with 80 health. So more often than not, you'll get a positive result for Phase 3. The only good thing he gives to us is the ability to play extremely quickly. I begin the fight countering his quick rolling jabs with right gut punches for 5 damage each. These are a little tricky to do in real time, but with practice it can be mastered. You don't see me raise Sandman's guard for these because I'm raising his guard on the last possible frame. After the first 50 seconds are up, he stops his rolling jabs and begins hooks. I duck the hooks and counter twice, with the second hit being delayed so each hit deals 5 damage. It's impossible to get stars on Mr. Sandman in rounds 1 and 2, and under normal circumstances, delayed hits would be able to give me a star. Since I don't have to worry about that, we can basically double our damage on each hook. Before the 1 minute 30 point in round 1, I've already reduced Sandman to a single hit point. Since I'm going for a TKO in round 2, I just dodge want to get the
open.
first knockdown as fast as possible, so instead of waiting for a hook, I can force one out and get the first knockdown in less than 5 seconds. The fact that I can force hooks whenever I want, and I begin the fight with 40 hearts, and the fact that stars are impossible to get, really allows me to damage Sandman optimally throughout both rounds 1 and 2. With Sandman getting up with 88 health, I dodge the Dreamland Express, counter with a face punch for 5, the gut punch for 3 to bring Sandy's health to a multiple of 5, and finally end the counter with a delayed right gut punch. I then continue to force hooks and counter each for 10 damage, and I bring him down for the second time at the 1 minute mark. The third knockdown is no different from the second. I just dodge the Dreamland Express again and force hooks, dealing the damage optimally and bring Sandman down with a score of 3,510 points. While Sandman's strategy was once again the least optimal,
I just realized my karma's probably really high right now.
easily achievable within the second round. Things won't be so simple for the champion of the world circuit though. It's time to release the bogus with
Stand by
Super
and use
Macho
your
Man.
position.
Super
Oh,
Macho
mother
Man
of
is the
Jesus.
champion of the world circuit and serves as the penultimate boss for the game. In a low score run, he will throw lots of complications for us. There aren't any one-hit knockdowns or knockouts, and just like his sprite counterpart Superpitsky, double hits are back on the menu, dishing out 1 damage at a time. Macho Man also has some relevant refill mechanics that will add to the difficulty of constructing a route. The refills in this fight are never random. There is only a random knockout which can happen on the 6th knockdown, but we won't be going that far into the fight. Macho's first refill is always 56 HP, but that's only if we keep Mac at full health.
Well, that
If
sucks.
we aren't, then Macho gets up with 80 hit points. Likewise, the second refill is always 48 health, only if Mac is at full health. If we've taken damage, then Macho will get up
Not
with
much, but I'll
72
use the
hit
witch
points.
position either way.
This ordinarily wouldn't
Huh,
be a
look how
problem,
much mana
but
I
this
have
is the
now.
only fight in the run where I want max health to be full for the knockdowns, so Macho gets smaller refills. But I also want to land double hits to damage Macho without getting points. But double hits also end up damaging Little Mac. So how did I handle this? Well, let's get to the fight. I begin by landing 3 punches for 5 damage right away. Macho cannot give a star until at least the 4th landed punch. I then start dodging his punches and countering a single time for 5 damage each. This goes on until Macho is at exactly 11 health. I speed this process up by manipulating the RNG so Macho
damn.
keeps punching,
I can move
which is the
again.
opposite of what
I owe ya.
speedrunners would like to happen
I
in this
gave
fight.
myself this truck.
With Macho at 11 health, I manipulate 4 hooks in a row and double hit on each of them to bring him down to 7 hit points. These 4 double hits could have been done earlier in the fight, but what you are seeing is the final product. I went through dozens of different variations on this fight, and having all the double hits at the end saved me production time, as I would have to task less if I needed to reroute. With Macho at 7 health and Little Mac also 1 hit away from knockdown, I just wait out the rest of the round. I press select as I planned for a round 2 TKO, but this time I don't go for the largest refill. I actually get the second smallest refill of 16 health. The third smallest of 32 health would have also worked. Getting one of these 2 refills is absolutely crucial. I begin round 2 by performing 2 more double hits, bringing Macho down to 5 health as Mac takes his first knockdown. I then get up on a 9 count to get the maximum refill of 96 health. I guess technically I could have got a larger select refill, but then I would have been forced to do unnecessary double hits in order to get this exact situation. I needed Mac to take a knockdown with Macho at a multiple of 5 health. I knock Macho down, and he will get up with the smaller refill since Mac is currently at full HP. The next phase begins with me dodging the super spin punch, which I avoid and land a single 5 damage punch for my efforts. I land 4 more double hits, bringing Mac down to 1 punch away from taking his second knockdown. I dodge Macho's punches, bringing him down to 7 health, and I perform 1 final double hit, leaving Macho at 6 health as Mac hits the canvas. I get up on a 9 count for the second time, so Little Mac gets a full life bar. When the fight resumes, I duck Macho's punch and counter twice for the second knockdown. If you've really been paying attention to my strategies, you might be able to pick out why this doesn't seem optimal. I'll address this later. Since I'm at full HP, Macho only gets up with half of his maximum health. Macho immediately does the helicopter again, and I avoid it and land another easy face punch. With Macho at 43 health, I land 3 more double hits to bring his health to a multiple of 5. I have enough health to land one more double hit, but it won't be enough to save another 10 points. With nothing else I can do to shave my score, I finish Macho off landing 5 damage punches and with a final score of 3,380 points. The strategy used was once again the worst kind, a TKO with no shortcuts. Routing for Macho was way trickier than it seemed, and I'm left a little unconvinced. The double hits definitely saved me points, but I keep feeling that I've missed something on this fight. I have enough health at the end for another double hit, which wouldn't save me points there, but in Phase 2, I had to spend 20 points to land 6 damage. But no matter which way I reordered things, it seemed like I could not save anymore.
Ooh.
With that all said and done, with our score as low as possible,
well,
we head into the
it
final
would just be a
boss of
waste
the
to
game,
make him right now
Mike
because,
Tyson.
well, I don't have anywhere to slot him in.
Mike Tyson serves as the final boss, and
Did
just
that
like
actually
everyone
save?
else, we're going to beat him scoring as little points as possible. We are unable to land any double hits on this fight, so there won't be any tomfoolery happening with how I deal the damage. Tyson does, however, offer a very simplistic way to get knockdowns without scoring many points. At 1 minute 30 and 2 minutes 30 in round 2, and at 1 minute 30 in round 3, Tyson will try to use a move colloquially known as the blinking pattern. During this time, he is extremely vulnerable and you can freely land a punch to get a star. After this, he will blast you with a flurry of dynamite hooks. The blinking pattern lasts for a long time, easily over 50 frames. However, within it lies a secret. There is a 2-frame window towards the tail end, where if you land a punch, Tyson will immediately take a knockdown. Because Tyson performs 2 blinking patterns in round 2, guess what? That's where I'll be going for the TKO. I begin the fight, dancing around, bobbing and weaving. I've got all the time in the world. Eventually, I have to show max finger speed and start landing some hits. For Tyson's uppercuts, it's important to land your first punch on the same side Tyson punches so you deal 5 damage.
Not
If
this
you land
again.
the punch on the opposite side, it will only deal 1. Fortunately for us, getting stars completely disables your ammo, so I can also land frame-perfect delay hits to deal another 5 damage on each uppercut if I so choose. By the 1 minute 30 mark, I've landed 19 punches for 190 points and brought Tyson down to a single hit
Sunrise, you
point.
gotta flee.
From here, I just avoid all of Tyson's hits and cruise to round 2. There isn't much to do here at the start of round 2, so I just mess around, doing unnecessary
was
dodges
close.
just for style. Eventually, just
I'll
before
get to
1 minute 30 comes around, I score my first knockdown. And as soon as he gets back up, he tries one more punch before the blinking pattern, and I land a 1-punch knockdown. You can probably guess what the final score
You
will
can
be
count
now.
on me.
I dodge my way through to the 2 minute 30 mark, and Tyson tries the blinking pattern one more time, and I complete the fight with a TKO, scoring 3,220 points. The Tyson fight was unfortunately rather anticlimactic. I had a lot of freedom throughout the fight, and there was never a point I was rushed against the time. The strategy was the second worst kind, 1 regular knockdown and 2 one-hit knockdowns. With that all said and done, I think it's time to add up the final score. The lowest score you can beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is 36,010 points. Are you kidding me? I can't believe this run ends on such an unsatisfying number. This isn't the first iteration of the low score TAS. About 5 years ago, I made a low score TAS that managed to get a score of
After
36,000.
we take this out, only 3 will be left. We'll just have to power through.
Machi's gonna die.
Now, Collector of Mana, Pillar of Stone, I command you in my own name. Reveal yourself at once.
Damn.
Don't lower your guard.
Her chanting's getting a little bit more strange.
30 points. Since I no longer had the TAS file, I had to recreate it for the purpose of this video, and when I remade it, I managed to save 10 points on Soda Popinski and another 10 points on Don Flamenco 2, just through correcting some basic oversights I made last time. But now I was left with a very unsatisfying number. It was so close to exactly 36,000 points, but I could see no way to save any more. I I went back through my tasks going over every fight where some improvement might be made.
Right?
Von Kaiser did have one suboptimal
Get it
phase,
together.
but I
You
was
all right?
wasting my hearts as fast as I could.
Are
And
you
with
all
no
right?
other way to deal 5 damage punches, there was nothing I could do to reduce the amount of 3 damage punches I used. Don Flamenco 1 had a bunch of
your
suboptimal
summon?
3 damage punches as well. I examined this fight more closely, but the time it takes to get another 5 damage punch is just way too much, and with it all barely fitting in less than a minute, this one also seemed impossible. Volleyball 1 was a fight I had very high hopes for improving. He was exceptionally complicated, so I thought this fight had a strong chance that I might have
Very
overlooked
good.
something. The fact this
Get it
fight
together.
involved healing Mac to get extra 1 damage punches
Are
made the
you
round
alright?
complicated, and I wondered if I reordered things, I might be able to squeeze a few more out. It turns out this fight did
Alright,
have an
I'm just gonna
improvement,
assume there's
but
no
not
summon.
in the way you think. I figured out that I did not need to press select at all, and I could finish the fight an entire round earlier, getting the exact same score of 3,180 points. I did some math on how much health Little Mac had for the entirety of the fight, including the largest select refill, and I found that getting a score
Very
of
good.
3,170 was impossible. There was no way I could get hit enough times to land 3 more double hits to cut out another 10 points. So
Right on.
Lipinski I had already pushed to the limit. The original strategy
Bruh.
had been looking over a slightly slower round 3 pattern, and this ended up costing me 10 points 5 years ago. But with the new
I
pattern,
would have thought
it was
the other
obvious
just
to
like
me that
such
this
a
was
big
not
damage
going any
dealer in
lower.
the end
And
game.
the same could be said
When I
about
first
Dark
made her,
Vader
I thought
2.
she was nothing but a
Another big
mistake.
fight was Super Macho Man. Along with Old Bull 1, I thought this was the other big chance I could have easily overlooked something in. I mentioned before that there was an instance where I dealt 1 damage with a 10-point punch, when in this fight it was possible to deal that 1 damage with a 0-point double hit. The issue is that while Matt's total health pool for the fight is large enough to land more double hits, it's impossible to actually
You can
tell
utilize
where I
it.
go.
The fact that I need to make sure Little Mac is at full health for each knockdown to make
Bullshit.
sure Macho gets up with less health is what does me in. I'm unable to do a double kick here despite the fact I have the health to do so because I must remain at full health.
One shot,
As I
one
said,
kill.
I tried reordering things in this fight dozens of times, seeing if I could somehow manage to get into a situation where I was able to do 1 more double hit in this phase.
Here's
But
enough
for
be
all my
gone.
efforts, it
Well,
seemed
this is
like
bad.
it could not be done. The last fight in the game, Mike Tyson couldn't possibly have anything in it. There was no point in going to round 3 since he only involved 1 blinking pattern, and there wasn't
It's all up to you
anything
now.
else useful there.
Fuck.
A round 2 TKO
It's
was
okay, we're
the
alive.
obvious choice because I could score 2 1-hit knockdowns. All the other hits for the first knockdown also dealt the maximum 5 damage each, and with Tyson starting with 96 health, that meant 20 punches for 200 points. I was proud that I had saved those 20 points on Soda Popinski and Don Flamenco 2. I didn't even know they were there before I started this project.
Oh,
So
I
I
see
didn't
what you
mean
did
to
there.
make this
Here,
video.
right?
But what if
No!
dealing damage wasn't always good?
Ah.
What if I got a smaller refill but dealt my damage faster?
Let's go.
There's no way, he doesn't uppercut enough.
Summon Miramaki.
I had to try one more thing on Mike Tyson. The thing I wanted to check out was utilizing Tyson's first refill. As long as I kept Little Mac at full health, Tyson would get up with 56 health. I could change the order of this entire fight. Instead of dealing 96 damage with regular punches, I could deal the 96 damage in 1 punch using the blinking pattern at 1 minute
Get to your
30.
stations.
Deal the 56 damage in less than a minute without getting or using a star to get the second knockdown, and then counter the
I've
second
been waiting
blinking pattern at 2
Are
minutes
you
30 for the TKO. 56 damage could be dealt optimally in 12 punches, but this was definitely not possible since Tyson doesn't perform uppercuts that often in round 2. After the first 30 seconds, he always does 3 hooks, then usually does 2 uppercuts, then either a hook or an uppercut, then back into a trio of hooks. There was no way he was going to uppercut enough to deal 12 5 damage hits, but maybe he didn't need to. 56 health was quite a bit lower than 96 health, so it was possible that I could make up the time doing some 2 damage punches.
Please die.
But I also couldn't use
I'll
too
knock him
many,
out.
otherwise I would end up
Really?
getting
You're
too
right.
many
And don't
points.
summon any
After
allies.
getting the first
Thank you.
knockdown, I put my plan into action. To save as much
That would
time
have
as
been
possible,
embarrassing.
I cancelled all of his hooks and manipulate the fastest.
Whoa! We won! Of
Let's
course,
let Sai
hero
have
without a
experience.
cause. so tired. He sure talks a lot.
Well, don't you worry about it. Go rest in your room for a bit.
Okay.
To think that after dealing with the prince, that old windbag would somehow show up. Next is... Yes, if I remember correctly, the criminal on the main road is probably that hunter, Hans. Guess we'll bring him in now while we still can. Actually, it may also be prudent to introduce him to the Queen. It's a risk, but it might turn out okay in the end. I guess we'll see what happens. This fake world may meet its end soon. But even so, I'd like the Queen to live as long as she can.
Why though? I mean, yeah, people dying kind of suck,
All right.
but
3 left. Let's go.
there's no reason for Martha to have gone that far beyond her cool Call of Duty.
Skill and
Satisfying as dusting. Satisfying as dusting.
Oh damn, look at all these. Holy shit, why didn't I get these sooner? Another thunder impact.
For his first 4 uppercuts, I only dealt a 5 damage punch, bringing him down to 36 health. At 2 minutes and 10 seconds, he performs the 5th uppercut, and I have less than 20 seconds to deal 36 damage. I just let Matt go for it, and this is what happened. I had done it. The strap was fast enough to knock Tyson down on his 56 refill in less than a minute. He would now get up and try and perform the blinking pattern again, and I would complete the fight with a final score of 3,210 points. And there we go. A simple change on Tyson saved me an entire punch, and we finish on the extremely aesthetically pleasing number of exactly 36,000 points. But is this really satisfying? No Super Mario Bros. Speedrunner has said, I want a 5-minute time. They say, I want a sub 5-minute time. Can 10 more points be squeezed out of this game? Yes. Yes, it can. And to do it, I had to remember something McHazard showed me long ago. If you go slower,
Very good.
you can deal more damage and
Are
go
you hurt?
faster. I mentioned at the start of this video that jabs were a special punch, where the first counter punch never dealt the initial hit damage of 5. There was that one exception on Piston on 2, but as it turns out, there is another exception that few people know about.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
You would try to dodge your opponent's punches rather tightly, because you were generally awarded more counter hits, like this
did I get
example on Mike
stronger?
Tyson's uppercut in round 2. On the loose dodge, I only get 2 counter hits, but on the much tighter dodge, I get 10
Okay,
counter
so
hits.
apparently they fucking kill you after.
This isn't true for all punches though. No matter how well or poorly you dodge, you will always get exactly
Daddy.
4 counter punches on Super Macho Man's hook. This is a simple reward system designed to encourage better, more optimal play, but as it turns out, there is a reward for playing very slowly on Von Kaiser's jabs. For some reason, if you delay your first punch a very long time, the hit will end up dealing
It'd be fun
5
for me to
damage.
sell all of
I
these.
have no idea why this works, but it has massive results. This means I no longer have to waste all my hearts to score a single 5 damage punch on an uppercut. I can simply dodge Kaiser's jab and delay my
I need
first punch
money.
an excessively long time to deal 5 damage. This is so much faster than the uppercut method that I can not only save those 10 points I missed out on the second knockdown, I can finish the fight a minute and a half faster. So what is the lowest score that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out can be beaten in? Well, it seems like that answer is 35,990 points. Sub 36k
I can
was
move
real,
again.
but can
I
it go
owe ya.
any lower than this? Maybe you will find a new
I'm gonna
round
turn
and
off
find
the-
that can save another 10 or 20 points. Thanks for watching.
Self-destructibility. Eunice doesn't need it. Come on, we got this. Running out of stuff
Albert.
to watch.
Tanner. Name a Pokemon move that sounds dirty. Hydro Pump. Show me Hydro Pump. How you doing today, Tanner?
I'm doing fantastic.
Ah, it's great to see you, Tanner. What do you do for a living out there?
I've got blackmailed into singing with them, so that's what I've been doing.
Oh, so a singer. What? Can you give me a little preview, maybe?
No.
Could you tell me what move in Pokemon sounds dirty?
I'd say double team.
Double team. How did that not make the list? All right, sir. What was your name again?
Dale.
Dale. You named after anyone in particular? Grandpa, family member?
Nope.
Cool. Oh, great. Name a Pokemon move that sounds dirty.
Mind.
Good answer. I think that's a good answer. Show me bind. Name a Pokemon move that sounds dirty.
We discussed as a sports family, you know, and lick.
Show me lick. All right, let's see our number 6 answer. Swallow. Of course. Give me our number 5 answer. Mud slap.
No muddy water.
No muddy water. And, you know, I think a lot of people, that's somehow they special. They know what number 4 is, actually. Gunk shot.
Yeah.
Of course. Give me our next 2. What job did Mario have before becoming a... You gotta wait till I'm done.
You do?
Yes. All right, what...
Porn star?
He has... He does have the mustache. All right, show me porn star. Maybe not on Street Live, but. All right, wait. You can still get it if you got our number one answer.
Yeah, I should replace the dramatic
Saw this doctor, but I don't think.
Doctor. Did that come before or after? Let's find out. I think it's a good answer. Show me, doctor. It was on the board, but unfortunately, you guys gonna pass or play? We're gonna play. They're gonna play. They're gonna play again. Name a job that Mario had before he became a plumber.
A child. Being a child. Baby Mario.
You know what? Show me being a child. You guys have all been singers your whole lives. You had a lot of other jobs in your day?
A couple.
What job did Mario have before he became a plumber? Just like you before you became a singer.
There's a couple of options running through my head, but with that mustache, I think he was some kind of a driver, a cart driver, perhaps.
Oh. Show me, driver. That was a good answer. What job did they think Mario had before he became a plumber?
Mario was a builder.
Oh! Show me construction worker. Yes!
Number one answer on the board. I think that Mario, originally when he showed up, one of his original games, he was killing animals in the sewers. Now that may be plumbing, but I see that as an exterminator.
Oh, I like that. Show me exterminator. No. All right, sir. Pressure's on. One answer, our number one answer on the board. What is it?
Based on your chat.
My Twitch chat.
Wow, these are some mighty panties.
Usually, when someone plays a video game that they really like to play a lot on their Twitch chat, inside memes might come from that
You can count on me.
So, I'm trying to come up with an idea. I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe
it was called Teach Talking, so you get a good idea.
Yeah. You know what? We'll go with maybe like an animal regular, like a.
That's a good idea.
Like a zoologist or something.
Something with animals. Show a zoologist. Give me an answer. What was his job before?
Knowing your Twitch chat, I'm gonna have to go with drug dealer.
They do. My chat does like drugs. That's true. Show me drug dealers. No. What's our number one answer? A stripper.
Are you kidding me?
You got the poles. Yeah, the light poles. Exactly. Give me two. Hey, you answered, chat. Chat, shut up. You answered it. Don't boo. You're the ones who answered it. Boo yourselves. Mario and Peach do blank on their honeymoon.
Dance.
Show me dance. Their honeymoon, what else would they do?
Let's say wahoo.
I think we all know. Give me a wahoo! Yeah! You wanna play or pass?
Play.
They're gonna play. I'm gonna come on over here. I totally forgot your family name. What was it again?
I'm Albert, and we're the Monkrats.
The Monkrats, yes, the family of singers, the Monkrats. What did Mario and Peach do on their honeymoon?
Sorry I made you wait. This sure takes its toll on an old body. All right, let's do it. Collector of mana, pillar of stone. I command you in my own name. Reveal Reveal yourself at once!
Yikes.
Our fate lies in this battle.
Even though she told us to feel helpful, I can't help but feel really bad.
They do mushrooms.
I went to a festival on my honeymoon, I'm just saying. Show me mushrooms! Pardon me?
What?
Trucks, mostly shrooms.
What does this do?
This covers a lot of bases here, honestly.
That's really
I
good.
don't know how much time they have left. What do Mario and Peach do on their honeymoon?
Racing.
Racing? Oh yeah, a little leisure time. You can't do sex and drugs all the time, right? Show me racing! God damn!
I think they partake in some murder.
Very good.
Show me murder!
Oh boy, this guy. Oh, it's a good thing they're weak to blunt.
You two are married. Whoa, aren't you married?
I'm not sure about
Wait, are you
kissing,
two
but let's
married?
try.
You're all still married? I mean, see, I'm in the chipmunks! Oh. We're completely distinct from that. Jokes go right over his head. I get the reference now, 2 nights ago. What would a married person like Mario and Peach go do on their honeymoon? Well, I mean specifically Mario and Peach.
I think they have a lot of coins, so they're gonna go gambling.
Oh! Royalty, he's rich, clearly they married into the money. Show me gambling! I thought that was a good answer. Yeah, I thought that was a really good answer. I don't even care if it wasn't there. Alright, we're almost to 19,000. 3 more answers. What are they doing?
Power beyond
I'll
limits.
show you what I can do. Party!
That makes sense! Chances to over here for this family. Tell me, sir, what's your family's name?
Damn it!
Okay, it appears I was severely mistaken.
Or Sasha?
Pick one. Closer to Sasha.
Closer to
Blunt
Sasha.
was not a weakness.
What is it that Mario and
I
Peach
should have
are
gone
doing
for
on their
Pierce.
honeymoon?
Well, Peach tends to get kidnapped an awful lot, and we're pretty suspicious of that, so we're sensing some infidelity.
Oh! Other honeymoon? Show me getting down with someone else!
You can
Shit.
Like RPG.
Gathering mine.
Just relax. Alright, anyway, let's bring up our next 2 contestants. We got our top 5 answers on the board here. What is Wario's second job?
A banker.
Alright, he's good with money. Show me banker.
I'll give it a...
I know.
Alright. Chance to see your name, Elizabeth?
Oh, am I supposed to have a good name? Because I don't have a good name.
You're not the
Why is this guy so fucking tough?
Yeah, you got a family name, not a first name?
Damn it!
Anastasia. Give me an answer.
He repairs large trucks.
I'm gonna go die and try this again.
I would just say the more specific you get, the less likely we're gonna give it to you. Repairs. Yeah, you know what? Just say repairs.
I'll do my
Good
best.
answer. How do you do it?
Great.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you were part of the Tao family earlier. Did you marry into a new family?
Is this where I go?
Oh. What is Wario's second job?
After you stun
Plumber. Plumber, okay.
Is this where I go?
He's still stuck. Alright, sir, what's your name?
Number 2.
Formation.
Number 1. The color black.
Formation.
Is there like a symbol for that? How does that? They didn't put that on a license.
It's Mommy gave it to me right there.
Those are your parents? Yeah.
Mommy.
Oh. No. Oh.
We're national friends.
Alright, so slashing works too.
What's Wario's second job? Is it fun?
Wario, Wario is an awful person. He's a blood clot thief.
Alright. Does your brother know what that means? He's a thief. Oh, a thief! Oh, yeah, thief. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm so glad to get out of that situation. Show me thief. What's Wario's second job?
Drug dealer.
Oh, he's a bad guy, of course. Show me drug dealer. He's a drug dealer. There we go. All right, Anastasia.
I'm gonna say stripper. He's got a booty.
He does have a lot of
You
cake.
can make some money off that.
Show us, stripper. Hey! Or we would have accepted gigolo as well. 2 more answers on the board. What is Wario's other job?
Wario's down bad. He's definitely a pimp.
I don't think pimps are down bad. I mean, it ain't easy. I don't know if they're down bad. But, is it hard out there in Mushroom Kingdom 4 up here? Alright, for the round, seal the round here. What is Wario's second job from the Monkrats and their dad and 3 sons?
I'm not the dad. I am dad.
You are dad.
Which one?
They just shocked to know my logic.
I am the dad. Second job.
You have an answer.
Unemployed.
That's a good answer, actually. Good answer. Bring up our next 2 contestants right there. Our next contestants here, we've got our top 5 answers. 5 answers. Hey. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Name a video game character that has big dick energy. Luigi! He said that really hard. Luigi's tall. Is he long? Maybe more. Luigi! Oh. But you got a chance to steal here if you can get one of the 2 characters above Luigi. Give me a video game character with big dick energy.
I'm gonna say your mom.
You know what? I like it. Ride it until it stops. Like, you don't leave a blackjack table on a heater. Show me your mom. Name a video game character that gives off big dick energy. Oh.
Of course. I didn't think of
That's
that.
a good answer. With them big old fists. Donkey Kong! Alright.
Alright, I'm
Tanner,
at
you
the
know
shack.
anything
What?
about big dick energy? Do you know anything about a video game character that might have some, Waluigi? He does. I mean, if Luigi's got it, you gotta think Waluigi's got it, right? Show me Waluigi. Oh, wow. No X's on the board. This team knows their dicks. This team knows. We got our former 4 number 1 answer on the board. Give me a video game character that gives off big dick energy.
Yoshi.
Show me Yoshi. Alright, we need a video game character that's giving off big dick energy.
You don't need to dig that big dick energy. So I'm going with Peach.
Oh, you know what? Peach does give off a lot of big dick energy. Give me Princess Big Dick Peach. That was her name in college. That's how they wrote it in the movie, actually. That was her working title. That was the working title of the movie. Samson.
Boom Boom?
Show me Boom! Is any video game character out there? Show me Boom Boom!
Oh, did I get stronger?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did I get
Two
stronger?
video game characters. Big Dick Energy. There's 2 video game characters left on our
Oh, did I get stronger?
I think, especially with the newest release, Tears of the Kingdom, Ganondorf got a massive dog.
Oh, did I get stronger? Oh, did I get stronger?
I am unironically deeply
Oh,
sexually
did I get
attracted to
stronger?
Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, did I get
Show
stronger?
me Daddy Cannon!
Oh, did I get stronger?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Why does she have
That's gonna be a victory again for the Mugrats.
such little health compared to
Number
Rose's? Sun type really do be
Nukem. I
different,
got
huh?
it. He gives me tiny dick energy, honestly.
Yeah.
And then number 1, Solid Snake.
She said that, we talked her down. She said that.
I think that was the obvious number 1. Solid Snake. The Mugrats stay on.
We're gonna go ahead and step down after this round. Let's do new teams.
All right, they're gonna go ahead and step down. I need 2 new families, and we got 2 new families coming on up here. Give a shout out for the Mugrats winning 3 games in a row right there. We got 5 answers on the board here. We pulled 100 of my horniest chat members. Just know that the actual number 3 answer was I'd rather not respond. Most attractive Pokemon.
Low punning?
All these answers are going to say a lot about you as a person. Show me Low Putty. You can beat that, though, with one of our top 2. Give me one of those 2. The fact that Jeff knew that, you know.
Are you okay? You alright?
It's okay. Show me Vaporeon. Would you like to play or pass? They're going to play. Do you find Pokemon attractive?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In that case, which is the most attractive Pokemon?
Been playing some Ironmon lately, and I seen that back with you. I'm gonna go for Alligator.
For Alligator got that ass, if you know what I mean. Give me for Alligator. No! Literally has his own butt emote. How did we not get
Is that a line dance?
Oh, yeah.
Are you hurt?
You're not a lot of dates here, though.
Get down!
Would you go on a date with a Pokemon if you had the opportunity?
Maybe.
Maybe, okay. If you had that opportunity, which Pokemon would you find most attractive and want to take on a date?
I've seen things on the internet I wish I could unsee. I feel Gardevoir would be on the list.
Good answer! I'm not gonna lie, I am legitimately attracted to Gardevoir. Show me Gardevoir! Gardevoir's the only Pokemon that you could even like bring to a party and be like, this is my normal human wife, you know? Like, hello, Jeff.
Yeah, there's a lot of generally like feminine Pokemon on the board, but I think Mr. Mime's kind of got it going on.
Oh, Mr. Mime! You like what he does with the hands, you know?
Trash in your can.
This guy needs to die.
That's what I find sexy.
That would
show me Mr. Mime!
Resistance is futile.
Alright, give me an attractive Pokemon.
Take this.
Oh, that was bullshit.
We're gonna go for Rattata.
An answer. I don't know if we're getting another season after this one. Show me Rattata! I'm just gonna start walking over here. What is the most attractive Pokemon?
It was all for
We've seen
this
some
moment.
things this weekend that seem to be
You can, I know, here, right? Yeah, resistance is
If we
futile.
took this poll after Friday, I would tend to agree with you. I would tend to agree with you, actually.
Get it together.
I mean, if you look close enough or take your glasses off, it looks like 3 dogs sticking out of the ground. Show me Diglett! No! What was our number 5 answer? Machoke. It's fucking ripped. Andy, Machoke. Anyway, number 4 answer. Snorlax. Hey! Like the big boys. We like the big boys out there. I'm just saying. Alright, we got our top 5 answers. This is going to be our last category of the night. Name something Mario does for self-care.
Self.
This is just a lot of bullshit right there. Show me masturbate.
Resistance is futile. You okay? Yeah. Let's go.
Can you think of an answer higher than that on the board, though? Something that he does for self-care.
Please die.
Oh! That's a good answer. Show me the Dragas! Yeah. You want to play or pass? They're gonna play. They're absolutely gonna play. What's something Mario does for self-care?
Well, he can jump real high. I think that he exercises.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah. I'm sure my Twitch chat. Put in exercises. Show me exercises!
Knock him out.
I got 3 more answers, 2 more strikes.
Nothing. Let's go. Stop.
Killing Yoshi. Self-care.
Yes.
It's not the first time we've accused them of murder tonight. Show me a murder. Oh, so you look like you do a lot of self-care. What do you like to do for self-care when you need something?
I collect teeth.
What teeth? Okay. Like human teeth or just general?
Oh, baby.
It's whatever you can get your hands on.
Get to your
Something
station.
Mario likes to do for self-care.
I missed.
Show us your mom! What? What happened? They just got bored halfway through? This is it. This is for all the marbles. This is going to determine which family goes home the champion of all champions here at Kaizo Coliseum 2023. I think I've wrapped this cord around these boxes 72 times. It's getting shorter and
You
shorter.
can count
It's
on
getting
me.
shorter and shorter. Tell me, what
I
does
know.
Mario do
Here,
for
right?
self-care?
What?
Thank you, Alexis Martin.
You all right?
Good answer.
Now.
I like to party. Does Mario like to party?
What?
Oh! And that's what the Grays are gonna be your champions! Is it Peach? Show us our number 5 answer right there. Trims his mustache. Show us our number 3 answer. Bubble baths, of course. Yeah, and your number 2 answer. Oh, and it goes naturally. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for Family Feud at Kaizo Coliseum. Thank y'all so much.
Ready for orders. Seriously? Not done yet.
Machina! All right, I'll get to it.
live.
Echo! You alright? Chin up!
I'm ashamed. Ready for orders.
Destroy! You alright? Are you okay? You alright?
Whoop, yeah. Through the... Was that a good hit?
Get to your stations!
What
What am I doing?
Holy shit.
Oh, man!
Please don't summon reinforcement.
Theoretically, we should be able to...
Go! Resistance is futile!
Let's go!
I know. Here, right?
Destroy! How did that happen? Here?
Cool. Alright, I can still win this. Yes. Oh fuck.
Is that a line dance?
Let's go!
Come forth!
That was close.
Ready for orders.
Resistance is
Get it
futile!
together.
I'll do my best. Destroy!
Let's go!
Formation, formation. Get it together.
Relief!
It's garbage day! Take them out!
Formation, formation.
Proceed with caution.
Ah. Please don't tell me just because he kills me with the acid spray I... It's okay. We live!
Dream failed. Gran Casa.
This seems about right.
Listen carefully, Perico. With Ostella's mana density, you were able to run around as you pleased. But there's far less mana here. Without the ring's power, you'll revert to a puppet and fall to pieces once you step out of Galleria Manor.
Bah!
I see.
Do you know how long I spent scouring the forest for your little head last night? You're never to remove this ring. Understood?
I'm guessing that's what happened to her as well during the revolution.
Nachi, look at my ring!
Hey! That's Granny to you.
Okay.
Don't forget I've asked you to go gather the pillar materials. The stones that repel mana are only found around here. Only a Manania can help me with this. So I'm counting on you. The stones shine red when you see them. Go out there and gather as many as you can find.
Okay. Leave it to me, Granny.
Phew. Well, I'm glad I was able to use the Missy's pebble to replace Perico's ring. But the stone is a perfect match for the one that went missing. Seems like fate to me. I'm quite tired. But the first snow is already here. We're running out of time, aren't we? 9 total. Hopefully we'll get everything done before that day comes. But I'm not getting any younger. Well, at least I can use my condition as an excuse to send them away while I work on what I need to do.
Ah, the vacation. I think Martha's gonna die. But Nachi should still be alive. I have a feeling Martha's gonna force Nachi to take the younger Nachi in this universe to take over for her and finish the job. Somehow. That's my prediction at least, but who knows?
I may not last to see the end of the discordance. Huh? Oh, don't worry. I'm just joking around.
Sure.
We've come this far. Just 2 more left.
Sure you are.
Oh, did I get...
I'm stronger.
Oh, did I get...
What do you
think? This is nice.
Praise invigorates me.
about
Right. Level up. All accord. Awesome.
Oh, did I...
What's a hero without a cause?
Level up. Meow.
I
Meow.
love skill and
Level up.
Patience is the only way.
I think I can get feel stronger. Something that has a lot of HP. Dang it. There ain't no such thing. Alright, fine. I'll stop once I've gotten all the pillars.
So to start out, I will dodge through all of these guys, try not to lose my power up, maybe go a little bit slower than I should, but that's fine as long as I keep my boy. We can jump off that, get that really cool stylish movement. There's going to be these guys which start exploding on us, and then we can just jump over here, and finally start this guy, where we just have to wait. Yeah, you have to slowly wait for all these cannons until you can get in the green cannon. And no, it's actually impossible to be fast enough to get this right away, but please let me get it after that. Okay, I almost fell off. Anyways, that's going to put us into this area. We're thankfully,
maybe I should make another
propeller,
Cortella.
we don't even have to use that thing. We can just jump straight over.
Yeah, why
do
didn't I
use it
think
for
of that?
this screw. Technically, you don't have to, but it's very precise and just not worth it for me. It's pretty much only worth it if you're doing any percent runs, or if you're just really cracked at the game. But now we're at this point, and I really need to make sure that I don't lose my propeller, which is a lot easier said than done, especially for one of the star coins that is about to come up. So we'll make it to this checkpoint, and then we'll start spinning right there, and we try not to die to these guys. I'll throw him, and there's the star coin. Those guys can be super annoying, murder you. But now I have to survive this dude as well. Please just get away from me. Then we can open up this path, and finally, we're pretty safe. There's none of my siblings here to murder me right there. And now we can take this screw if I don't just randomly jump. Move that all the way down, jump into that, and that's all of our star coins, so now we can fight Bowser Jr., which is pretty funny because this is supposed to be the third time you're fighting Bowser Jr., so he brings like this really big car, and you know, because it's like, oh, I used that one before and it didn't work. But this is the first time we're seeing you, dude, alright? You're not really impressing anybody. So we're gonna hit him right there, and now he's gonna do 2 Fire Blast attack. The first one's just gonna be like that, and we're gonna wait it out, then the second one will come. And now, as that's coming, we'll want to move him over to this corner, jump as soon as that happens, and mess up. The messing up part, integral for the speedrun. Obviously, everybody knows that. But okay, we still hit him at the end of the day. Now we can hit him a couple more times, get that guy. He's going to do 3 fireballs this time, so I'm going to move him over here a little bit sooner. He's going to spew out that guy, and then I hit that up easy. Okay, at least we got it first try one of the times. And yeah, that's Bowser Jr. dead forever. He's never coming back.
I got a new Xbox for this class.
We get to see Princess Peach, and we're like, yeah, we saved you. But then she gets stolen, of course. And Mario, you shouldn't even look like that with the propeller hat on. You look ridiculous, dude. You can't do angry right with that propeller hat. But after that, it opens up the final level. Not our final level, but the final level if we were doing any percent. But we're not actually going to go there just yet, because we're heading down. Then we can go to the right, and we're doing all the levels we missed. So for the first one, there's tons of lava waves that are just coming through, and I'm trying not to die. And then we'll come down here, get that star coin, jump through there. And yeah, this one is just important not to hit that lava at all, because it's not just going to make us lose our power up, but it's going to make us lose our life, which may even be worse than losing our power up, to be completely honest. But we'll jump through this guy, get through there, wait out these dudes, get a couple coins while we're waiting, because might as well. Then we can go through here, take this back side, get our second star coin, and I'm really just taking my time since I don't want to die here. Now we'll make it to this part, and I'm pretty sure this will check
my duty. My pride depends on it.
I'm not too worried about it. It's not like we need the checkpoint, but here's gonna be another star coin. We have to wait out this guy a little bit. I'll actually murder him. Then we can come down here, just do a quick slide, make sure we don't die, and we've made it to the other side where we can just do a couple of jumps and not die, and now we made it. So yeah, normal ending like usual. We just make it to the end. So that's gonna open up this path. But we don't want to get hit by any of those fireballs, so I actually waited a second just to make sure we didn't get in that fight. Now we've made it onto this level. And this is a pretty scary level. I guess it's not too bad, except me missing that, which was, you know, not the best. But it doesn't matter, we came back ahead and we get that star coin, nice and easy. Now we can go up here, make sure we don't die to that fire stuff, miss that, very embarrassing. Go away here for just a second.
I have to get stronger, huh?
Make it to that ledge. Now we'll wait out these guys for just a second. Go over here. Go up this before
I have to get stronger, huh?
Then there's this point, which I'm actually gonna wait a second.
I have to get stronger,
but I wanted to take it safe. And now up there. Get down there, do another spin jump, and I want to be careful about this because I don't want to go too high and miss that door. And now what we can do to get this star coin is we wait this out for a second, do the jump, use that, and then just go right back. Normally you're supposed to go through the entire stage. That's way too much work for me. So finally at this point, all we gotta do is get that guy, which is as simple as that. And now just make sure I don't die to any fire bars, which are coming all over the place. But that is fine because we make it up to the door. And now it's time for a Kamek fight. Now the nice thing about this Kamek fight is it doesn't really matter if we lose our power-up, so I can just get rid of my power-up as I don't need it. Obviously try not to die, and we do have to hit Kamek 3 times. Also, come on, no, that was a really annoying spot. And you're kidding me. Okay, now it's a little bit scary. Please show them spots that aren't that bad, dude. No! You know what happens to the best of us. At the very least, we got the checkpoint, so that's a thing. But yeah, I guess I was just flying a little bit too close to the sun. Alright, this time, not gonna mess it up. We're killing this Kamek person. Maybe they'll actually give me good luck. Okay, I thought they were gonna spawn there. Can you stop doing that spawn? Like, terrible spawn. I guess I could've just done that, just hug the wall. And come on, that is so easy. Why this time? You know, it happens. 2 out of the 5 deaths I want. We can keep it under 5. Alright, so 8-4, and it's water level time. And it's also a water level where everything's dark. So it's just gonna rely on me not being bad. That's really hard. But right at the start, what I want to do is come over here, and there's gonna be a fire flower. And that's really gonna help out because now we can murder things. And I don't like things. But please do not hit me spike balls. We can't murder the spike balls, but the fire flower also gives us more light, which is nice. So we can come over there, get that guy, and just try not to die to these spikes. Wait, I meant spikes as in like their names are spikes, but they're also spiky balls, so it's also spikes, so that's probably what they were going for. Okay, and now this part is where it actually gets scary. Not because of these fish, but I'd say is I run into a fish. Okay, that was just me not paying attention. You know, we're just gonna take the fire flower. Anyways, not because of the fish, but because of the bloopers. The bloopers are scary dudes, because they really start going for you. They're gunning for your head, and we can hit them with fireballs if I can actually hit them, but we'll just go ahead and get this star, thank you very much, and now we murder them all. This is what you deserve for trying to murder me. You get murdered right back. But yeah, the star's gonna keep us safe for a little while, and then I want to immediately start spamming up. And that's because I want to get this mushroom, so we actually are able to remain safe. And in general, I should be fine going through here. Please, I'm gonna wait this guy out. We're just gonna...
Hell.
Go down. There you go. Loser! What the geek? Imagine falling for the oldest
Did they get all of this HP?
Could it be me? Yeah, that was a stressful level. Alright, on to 8-5. Let's stop having these close calls. So, we have this one. Oh yeah, it's the roller coaster. Or, this isn't really a roller coaster. It's more of a self-contained roller coaster. It's not even a roller coaster. I should probably not use that terminology. Anyways, we have to control it using our Wii remote going left and right. But we also have an auto scroller, so we can't even make the level go faster. We can just make ourselves not die with the level. But the fun thing is we can murder bomb-oms. And, you know, I don't feel bad because they're literally dive bombing to kill me. So it's their fault, alright? They're the ones who chose this life, unless Bowser forced them to. I don't know the lore. Probably asked the Mario movie. But alright, now I kind of have to be a little bit more careful so I don't die to all these guys. Please get away from me forever. And I think a checkpoint is about here, so we should be fine to get that. Yeah, there it is. We can just jump right over, and we're back to Big Mario, so we're good. Alright, here's where another one of these things is going to be. So what we have to do here is we have to hit this bomb up, and then we have to hit him into the coin, which, thank you, I thought that was going to miss. That was terrifying. But now we can also get this fire flower, which is nice, and everything's fine. I for sure thought I missed that, and I would have had to restart from the checkpoint, and that would have been 3 of my 5 deaths. And we still have a lot more of the speedrun to go. But now there are going to be a bunch of birds trying to murder us, so they go in one direction, go back the other direction, and then they specifically aim for you. Who is paying you to do this? What did I do to you people? Well, we have fire, so, you know, we can just burn them alive. And then they also fall into lava, so it's a double death. No, maybe you should have thought about this before attacking Mario. I say as they steal my power. That is fine. I just don't want to lose anymore. Stay alive, Mario. Okay, now we're gonna jump here and then not get hit by those guys, except we do. I say when I'm stressed out, alright? It just says what it is. Just please, stay away from me. Okay, now we just wait this out and we're good. Let's go over here into the pipe and we made it. Yeah, World 8 is just full of stressful levels. It really is. At least we're almost done. Only 2 more. So, for this one, what we want to do first of all is get our boy the mushroom, wait out the fireball guy, and thankfully we're going to get another helicopter. helicopter. I always love having the helicopters. They make me feel safe.
All right. 2 remaining. Collector of mana. Pillar of stone. My own name. I command you in my own name. Reveal yourself at once.
Battle start.
What fresh hell awaits me next?
I'll knock him out.
What the fuck?
Are you hurt?
Oh hey, it's this guy. And salt? Let's use reinforced haste.
Ready for orders.
Ha!
Ah!
Yeah!
One shot now! 8! Ha!
Resonance! Ha! Blow away!
Okay, it appears this guy's only weak to magical attacks. Shit.
It was all for...
I think I can do my best. I'll knock him out.
You all right?
Ah!
Kill one of the lilies.
Not too slow.
Cloning just... Guard! 8! Now! Yeah! 8!
Resistance is futile.
This is how you do it. Ha! Be gone.
Okay, so what is this guy actually weak to?
Power beyond limits!
I'll do my best. Are you hurt? Missed me. Oh.
Yeah! Ha! Now! Yeah! One shot, one
Oh! Oh, I did it.
No way! No need to worry.
So, who cares? Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Holy shit, what do I do to that guy? I'll focus on the Damushidon still first.
Power beyond limits!
You can count on me.
Get to your stations.
Ow, get it together.
Hey! Ow! Ja!
Here's an
Ha! What? Ha!
Destroy! No need to worry.
I'll knock him out.
Score!
Oh, cool. Took care of us all.
Take care.
Get back!
This will do. Not
Shit.
No way.
Oh shit.
destroy.
Let's go! Together!
You can count on me. Knock. I
Getting a
missed.
little desperate here.
Whoa.
Alright, killed one. Killed the other.
Not so fast.
Oh no!
I was still chasing my dream. I failed. I know. Look, I missed.
Keep attacking. Yes!
This is our victory.
Oh, did I get strong?
What's a hero?
Oh,
What's a hero without a cause?
This seems about right.
Where?
Madam Granny! I'm so glad you're awake!
If I remember right, you went home with her. After I finished the pillars, I went underground. I made a note of a strange symbol. That's when I lost consciousness. Which means, if I'm right, the revolution is tonight. But she'll...
What's wrong? Why are you staring at me? Oh no! Was my mouth hanging open again?
No. It's just... you really are a good girl.
Am I? It makes me kind of happy when you praise me like that.
Yes, you are. I suppose we might have always been saved by that aspect of you.
Eureka!
Oh, Nachi's calling. I'm gonna go, okay? Please keep resting, Madam Granny. I'll bring you some porridge later.
All right.
Eureka didn't even pay attention to that part.
Hey there, Nashiru. How you feeling? You really don't look so good.
Oh, it's you this time. I really can't get used to that face. What brings you all the way here?
Huh? Wait, is the first... Huh? Who? What?
It looks like this world's gonna come to an end soon. This will probably be the last time we can talk.
Who the fuck is Cognac?
I don't think I'll be able to help you anymore.
That's so. Your sister coming to see me was one thing, but I'm surprised you showed up too.
Sister?
Magic extended my life, but death is inevitable. My sister, though, she looks as young as ever.
Indeed. Looking back, I really hurt you, didn't I?
I was the one who made the choice. My memories might be in shambles, but I didn't care about dying as long as I could see you alive. I'm glad we were able to talk. I've always loved you, Nachiru.
To think we only had the chance to talk like this as soon as the world is about to end. Goodness, what a cruel twist of fate.
What?
I wish I could see your real face for the last time. It's not fair that I'm the only one with wrinkles.
If only I had any control over that.
Hey, we're running out of time, Mark.
Oh.
I guess this is... goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye, Nachiru. I'll be going now. I have to take care of the young ones for just a bit longer.
The fucking Dio looking ass guy who we zapped twice.
Yes, please. I'll leave them to you.
Okay. This is supposed to be an emotional moment, but we literally don't know anything about Mark. Nor have we ever had a reason to care about him.
Madam. No. Nachiru. There's good news and bad news. The Oracle. She's passed.
Is that the good or the bad news?
I see.
But this fake world is still standing. That's the good news. It means you were right.
But that's only half of it. I should thank you as well. Thank you for protecting this place. I'm sure my barrier wasn't enough on its own.
I only hope I could be of some help. Possession has proved to be quite arduous. The hosts can't stay conscious for long.
Oh my! We can't afford to dilly-dally, can we? More importantly, how did it go?
I've been trying to limit contact with you to avoid arousing suspicion, but the bird person has been here day and night.
Yikes.
Oh? She sure has a lot of free time.
I believe her real form will be revealed soon. It's possible she's already here. Don't let your guard down.
I find comfort in knowing the Lunathal's Coral Sally is on my side. I'll heed your warning well.
The Lunathal. How nostalgic. Well, I'll leave the rest up to you, Nachiru.
Yes. I'm sorry I had to involve you in this.
Too late for that now, but I did it for Alstella. I only did what was expected as one of Yuru's witches.
Okay, I knew who Mark was at least, but who the fuck is Coral Sally? I think she was mentioned once. more importantly, why are they here? How? What? Why? When?
And besides, I'm grateful to you for my brother.
For zapping him twice?
He can't stand up without help back home. It's not just because of his age. He's already in the final stages of the Ash affliction.
Okay.
Despite all that, it's been so long since I've seen him in such high spirits. I'm glad the two of you were able to meet again before the end. This ended up being quite the speech. Well, I'll leave everything in your hands. Oh, that's right. While I'm at it, I might as well confess I've been enjoying my life here quite a bit.
As a maid?
Perhaps this suits me better than I thought. Don't worry about me. Just one more left.
Oh man, if I had to compare what I'm feeling like right now, I'd say it's like really similar to Bruno.
Well, things are starting to get quite serious.
How I felt about during Bruno's last half. Spoilers for... Well, I mean, I guess at this point I shouldn't mention the name of the series I'm talking about to ensure. Although, there aren't that many fictional characters with that name, isn't there? Where we knew that death was coming, but it was coming so painfully slowly
Of course I have experience.
that the weight was unbearable.
I want to feel this. It's the food of my flavor.
Alright, one left, we got this. Let me go to the pot and see what books I can get. guess this'll do. Slots for that. Mudplane, why not? Oh, another lunatic edge. That would have been nice to put it.
Even though I probably should never feel safe within this game because it is very easy to lose everything. You lose your kids, you lose your wife, you lose Luigi. It's just like, when it rains, it pours in Mario's life, man. But alright, we'll make it up here. There's gonna be this guy. I'm gonna wait him out. Alright, he's taken my flower before. Why am I calling it a flower? My mushroom. My head is all over the place. But now we're on this side. We don't even want that checkpoint. Should I take it? Probably. But am I going to take it? No, because I can do things like that. We saved it. Definitely planned. Oh yeah, do not get hit. Okay, we'll come through here. I'm not going to get hit by any of these things. We can just fly up there. See that Koopa. He's looking good. I won't even lie. I'm kind of jealous of his shoes. But now there is going to be our last star coin right there. We can now duck down to avoid that. And then we can just go straight up to this pipe, and that level's done. Well, pretty much done. We have to do the insane journey of not falling into that lava. I know, it was really hard. So finally, time for Bowser. I say finally, but we're not even like a third of the way through the speedrun, but you know, still fun. Now, the Bowser level, not really the hardest in the world. I'd call other levels in this World 8 actually harder than Bowser, just because you kind of just run through. We can use our propeller a bunch of times. It's not bad at all. There are all these fireballs and stuff, and they're kind of intimidating, but not really if you're just smart. Like ducking down under that, I did not need to risk that. We're not going to talk about it. But yeah, I'm just going to duck a lot. I just love ducking. What can I say? And then we have this star coin, which will just sit here for a second. Hopefully not get burned alive, but it goes so slowly that I feel like it would be hard to get burned alive. Then we can wait out this fire bar, go down slowly and surely over there, almost fall to our deaths, and then make it over there.
I won't be so easily defeated.
And now it's time for a little auto-scroller, because what would the final level of a Mario game be? It's not a little bit auto-scroller. But for this one with the helicopter, we can kind of just keep flying. These platforms will fall faster than lava goes, so yeah,
Here I come.
But the only thing we really have to worry about getting is that star coin over there, which I can just do a quick wall jump, and yeah, we're pretty much good. Now at this point, we should see a trail of coins, and then I can do that, which I always
Not
do.
so fast.
It's always way more risky. It's not worth whatever time save you might get for it. I don't even think it's good time save, but I do it anyways. Why? Because I'm stupid. So Bowser time, but before that, we do have to dodge Bowser blast. That's an easy pattern. Thank you so much, Bowser. Now for this one, a slightly harder pattern. I will wait that out just a tiny bit. And now it's time to fight the big dude. So for this Bowser, I like just being safe. You can go wall jump over there, jumping over him. And yeah, we just need to watch him fall. And finally, with all that done, we get to see Princess Peach. And might I just say, she looks so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear. what? She's even more beautiful than I remember. Oh wait, she was Kamek. Yeah, we still have to defeat Bowser again. So yeah, now we have Giant Bowser, and the only way we can get away from him is jumping and getting him to hit his fireballs on these platforms. We have no way of doing this ourselves. If he just didn't use his fireballs, he would win this fight, but he's not the smartest person. That's fine though, he's really lovable. Alright, we've all heard your love songs and stuff, Bowser. Everybody's a fan of Bowser nowadays. I might be because I just messed up. No, we made it through. We're good. Now we can go up there, get our last star coin. And Bowser, you want to jump forward so I can actually see where you're at? Dude. Come on, man. Alright, I'm trying to finish this part of the speedrun. You're making this really difficult on me.
Alright. This is the last one. Collector of mana. Pillar of stone. I command you in my own name. Reveal yourself at once.
Let's go!
You know, I'm gonna start off with defenses.
Is that a line dance?
Get it together!
Star! Proceed with caution. Are you okay? Get it! No need to worry!
God damn it, why is it always Lily that they go first?
Get it together!
Whoops! Yeah! What?
Show you what I can do.
Is that a line dance? You all right?
Whoa!
Oh, there it is. I actually don't remember what that guy beat against. Lovely.
No need to worry.
Take care.
Not blunt. Try piercing and slashing, I guess.
Power beyond.
I'll show you what I can do. You can count on me.
I'm on 5. Get to your stations.
Yeah.
Really?
Whoa. Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, cool.
Here's another. Be gone!
Booyah.
Wide open! Jump! Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Was that a good hit?
Not.
Oh no!
Chasing my dream.
Victory!
What's a hero? Oh, what's a hero
Wrong
without a cause?
Level up this seems about right.
Huh? Sally? Is that you?
Yes, it's me. I'm impressed you figured it out.
Why her? What happened to Toba?
She's home, asleep right now. I picked up this body at the manor. She got caught up in the mess and miscarried. Her mental state wasn't the best.
Bruh.
She would have killed herself given the chance. I couldn't leave her on her own, so I possessed her instead. But our compatibility doesn't seem to be good. Whenever she feels quite strongly about something, she regains control. She would have made a good witch. Can you keep an eye on her until she settles down? Like I said, I couldn't leave her on her own.
Well, that's fine with me, but...
If I can't control her, make sure you stop her. 2 or 3 strikes should help me regain control. I know this isn't the best time, but if I leave her to die, I'm afraid I'll forget what justice is.
Oh. I think I understand why she hanged herself now. Here in this unstable world, the future is the past, and the past is the future. In the midst of that, she saw what was going to happen. And that fate's equilibrium would force a convergence to the predetermined end. And she wanted to put a stop to that, didn't she? She saw this future. No, perhaps she saw even further. She used to be such a little crybaby. I can't believe I let her do this under my watch. I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Eureka. Was that a dream just now? Still, Eureka. No matter the reason, I'll never accept your life as the price for a better future. That's why I won't let this other you die.
Unfortunately,
I'll do whatever I can to shape the future we want without your death. That's why you have to wait for me, Eureka!
so I guess she doesn't know still.
All right. It's the 9th one. Well done, Fanty.
What now, Granny? Please, I need to know.
This feeling. I think the time has finally come. Long ago, the brigade and I defeated Cecilia's other self when she was in the original Aluna. But I can still feel her presence. It's even more powerful than the bird person. That means it's possible her actual self is here. Come on, let's hurry, Fanti. Like it or not, this will be the end. We have to go to Galleria Manor.
Of course! Patience is the... This is the fruit of my labor.